What's up, family? My name is Trail, and we have some breaking news to share with you. We have some $841 Social Security checks going out this week. In addition, a bill or act in place that would increase the amount of Social Security benefits for the future. We all know that Social Security has been the same since 1940, but over 200 lawmakers are calling and supporting for the program to be enhanced in our modern days. In other news, guys, hey, we have President Biden trying to decide whether or not to provide $10,000 checks to student loan borrowers. Initially, he said that he would decide by August the 31st, but it looks like over the weekend, it appears that he was ready to make that decision a little bit earlier. And last but not least, hey, we do have some prepaid gas cards that were just approved and going out very soon. I'm going to tell you guys all about it today, but first, as a quick reminder, on this channel, we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. All right, guys, real quick, I wanted to tell you guys about the new promotion that has just started a couple of weeks ago. Webull, which is an amazing trading platform where you can buy and sell stocks on the stock market. Well, they just increased their previous offer, and now they are ready to give out 6 free stocks. All you have to do is sign up using the link, then deposit $1, and they are going to be giving you 6 free stocks, guys. The first 2 stocks can be valued up to $300 each, and the remaining 4 stocks can be valued up to $3,000 each. So guess what? If you are super lucky, that can be worth up to $12,600 with this promotion. Now, again, guys, this promotion will end on June the 9th, so you need to act fast in order to claim your free 6 stocks if you are interested. That link will be down below. Well, guys, COVID is still around. California Governor Gavin Newsom ended up testing positive for COVID over the weekend. Now, it does say that he tested positive for COVID-19 on Saturday morning, according to his office. They said in a statement that this morning the governor has tested positive for COVID-19 after exhibiting mild symptoms, said in a press release, as outlined in California's SMARTER plan, which focuses on testing and treatment. The governor will test prior to leaving isolation. Now, the release noted that Newsom is fully vaccinated and has gotten 2 booster shots, most recently on May the 18th. The governor has also received a prescription for Paxlovid, which is an antiviral that has been proven effective against COVID-19, and will begin his 5-day regimen immediately. Now, vaccinations and boosters remain the best way to protect yourself from COVID-19, according to authorities, which we know that there has been some shocking details that have come out recently in regards to the vaccinations that a lot of us have actually taken. But anyways, guys, hey, the governor of California, which has been very hard in pushing for the vaccinations, has tested positive for COVID-19. Moving on, guys, hey, a tax rebate in 2022. Well, it looks like Americans may be about to receive a lottery of $150 gas cards, or what they're calling right here, gas funds. Now, it says that the city of Chicago is seeking to help its residents relieve some financial stress because of the rising gas prices through a new initiative. Residents of Chicago may now apply for the city's prepaid gas and public transit card lottery, which will help them save money on transportation costs. Now, the city will give the prepaid gas and transportation cards to qualified households through a lottery mechanism as part of a $12.5 million ChicagoMoves initiative. Now, a total of 50,000 gas cards preloaded with $150 each and 100,000 transport cards preloaded with $50 each will be given away as part of this particular initiative. Now, in order to receive this or participate in this particular lottery in Chicago, you must apply if you want to receive a prepaid gas or transportation card. You may get a prepaid gas card or a prepaid transport card by filling out an application. Now, there are 3 options for submitting an application. For number 1, you need to apply online at Chicago.Gov/ChicagoMoves, as well as number 2, submit an application in person at any Chicago Public Library location. And then number 3, you must send a letter together with a completed application to the attention of Department of Finance, ChicagoMoves, at this particular address on the screen. So yes, guys, Chicago residents could be eligible to receive $150 gas cards. This could really come in handy as these gas prices continue to go up. We are seeing the largest amount in gas prices at the pumps than we have ever seen in the past, and it doesn't look like they are going to slow down anytime soon, which we saw a recent report from oil companies in which they stated that they are mostly focused on diesel and jet fuel because that's where they make the majority of their profit, which is the reason why the regular gasoline prices are still going up. And yes, guys, the oil companies are projected to make $840 billion this year in 2022, but that number could go up and exceed as much as $1 trillion. So yes, guys, lawmakers are trying right now to go ahead and figure out a way to put a stop to the oil companies being able to increase these gas prices, because we just know, guys, that they are really just price gouging because they know that they can just blame it on the invasion of Ukraine. But anyways, guys, hey, this is some good information that Chicago residents could be eligible to receive this $150 in gas cards, as well as $50 for transport cards, depending on how you get around in Chicago. But again, guys, hey, I will link this particular article down below in the description so that you can go ahead and fill out an application. It doesn't say exactly when that deadline for this application is, but I would suggest that if you live in Chicago, go ahead and fill that application out at the end of this video. But anyways, guys, hey, moving on. President Biden, he was dealing with some issues over the weekend because he was trying to figure out whether or not he wanted to go ahead and cancel $10,000 in student loan debt, and he wants to do it as soon as this weekend, apparently, according to this report. Now, previously, I told you guys that President Biden announced that he was going to make his final decision by the end of this summer, which was going to be on August the 31st. However, something triggered, and over the weekend, he was trying to decide whether or not he was going to wipe away at least $10,000 of student loan debt. It does say that President Biden was poised to announce a long-awaited plan to cancel $10,000 per borrower in student loan debt as soon as this weekend, according to the Washington Post reports. But the timing of the announcement has been delayed due to Tuesday's school shooting in Texas. Yes, the White House is currently planning to limit relief to individual tax filers who made less than $150,000 per year. Now, in regards to couples who file jointly, the cap is set to around $300,000. Now, the particular plans, according to the Washington Post, which he was set to deliver during his commencement address this weekend, are not yet finalized, and the numbers or requirements could still change before President Biden makes a final decision, while CNN reports aides have already drafted that particular order. So yes, guys, Biden did announce on April the 28th that he would not be canceling $50,000 in student loan debt per borrower, and he did say that he would have a decision on how much in the next couple of weeks. But so far, guys, especially because of this shooting down in Texas, he is going to postpone his decision in regards to canceling this student loan debt a little bit longer. Again, guys, my personal opinion is that I do not think that he will go ahead and cancel student loan debt. I just don't think that is the right move for the president at this particular time. However, I do think the right move should be to go ahead and provide another stimulus check for the American people, especially as the economy looks like it is starting to slow down once again. But anyways, guys, again, that is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'm curious to see how you guys feel about this and whether or not you think that President Biden will go ahead and cancel this student loan debt. Let me know, guys. Now, let's go ahead and talk about our Social Security recipients. Yes, guys, those are the ones that are really vulnerable right now, especially with the inflation increasing to almost 9%. Yes, our Social Security recipients, including SSA, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, and everything else, guys. Those are the ones that are really struggling right now. But we do have a little bit of good news because right here in this article, it is time for the United States Congress to debate the Social Security reform in the light of day. Yes, guys, we know that this program was originally created back in 1940, and it looks like this plan or program is going to fail the American people within the next 13 years. That is when the Social Security program is planning on running out of money, which means they are going to be unable to pay those Social Security recipients what they were promised to. Yes, guys, according to this article, it does say that Social Security has never failed to make its benefit payments since the mailing of monthly checks began back in 1940. But most Americans these days are worried about the future of the plan. Yes, who can you blame? Who can you blame this on? Social Security's 2 trust funds are projected to run dry by 2034, and the program would be able to pay only 80% of the obligations to retirees and disabled workers at that point. Politicians don't exactly generate confidence when they make irresponsible commitments claiming that Social Security is going bankrupt or running out of money. But the result is public skepticism and concern. 42% of working Americans tell this research center that they doubt that they will receive any benefits from Social Security, and equal share thinks that they will receive a benefit, but at a reduced level. But anyways, guys, moving on, the Social Security trustees have been projecting this shortfall for quite some time, in which this have a new bill, which is the Social Security 2100 Act, is supported by 202 House Democrats. In other words, nearly the entire party caucus. Now, the bill probably cannot jump the hurdles of the Republican filibuster in the U.S. Senate, but it is imperative to get everyone in Congress on record with a vote on this issue. Now, so far, people have got to know where you stand, said the U.S. Representative John Larson, which is a Connecticut Democrat and chief sponsor of this particular legislation, which is the Social Security 2100 Act. Yes, this particular legislation would close 52% of the long-term shortfall, according to an analyst by the Social Security actuaries. It would push the trust fund depletion date back to 2038 by adding new payroll taxes to wages over $400,000. Currently, taxation stops at $147,000. Now, earlier versions of this particular bill restored solvency for 75 years by also gradually increasing payroll tax rates, but that has been eliminated to reflect President Joe Biden's campaign pledge not to raise taxes on people with incomes below $400,000 per year. But anyways, guys, hey, this particular bill, which is the Social Security 2100 Act, which was introduced or reintroduced by Representative John Larson, which he believes that this is the time right now to go ahead and revise the Social Security program, because this program is bound to fail us in the next few years, guys. Yes, 2034. That is only like 10 years away, guys. But anyways, we are hoping that this particular bill gets more traction and gets more than the House Democrats to support this bill. They actually need more Republicans to go ahead and jump ship to go ahead and support this bill as well, if they believe that the Social Security program is going to run insolvency over the next 10 to 12 years. But they do believe that it will. However, they do not want to go ahead and support a bill to go ahead and revise this to put more taxation on those individuals who make more than $400,000. Me personally, I do believe that they do need to tax all individuals regardless to how much money you make. I believe that that percentage of taxing going to Social Security should be taxed at everyone regardless of the amount of money that you make. But shockingly, guys, hey, did you guys know that right now they are only taxing up to $147,000 per year, and anyone who makes more than that don't have to pay any additional money in regards to Social Security. And that is the reason why this plan is failing everyone, because as time goes on, guys, more and more people are actually making more than $147,000 per year, and those individuals don't have to pay anything more in regards to Social Security. So again, guys, hey, do you support this Social Security 2100 Act? Let me know down below, guys. I definitely support this bill. But moving on, guys, last but not least, we do have some stimulus update news in regards to our Social Security recipients. Yes, guys, Social Security Supplemental Income, or better known as SSI, is scheduled to receive some payments this year in 2022, and Americans could get $841 checks in the next few days. days. Now, it does say that millions of Americans will get their next round of Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, in less than a week. Payments worth up to a maximum of $841 will be sent to eligible SSI recipients on Wednesday this week, June the 1st. Now, the payment schedule for SSI recipients is comparable to that of people who began receiving Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, payments before 1997. Now, the benefits are paid out on the first of every month unless it occurs on a weekend or a public holiday. Now, the exact schedule for SSDI payments depends on the recipient's birth date. However, the schedule is different if the individual began receiving payments before 1997. But again, guys, payments worth up to $3,333 will be sent on May the 25th to SSDI recipients, which was a couple of days, whose birthdays fall on the 21st through the 31st of each month. So again, guys, that information right there is very helpful. Those individuals on SSDI should have received a payment a few days ago on the 25th of this month, and those payments could have been worth up to $3,333. And also this week on June the 1st, which is Wednesday, those individuals on SSI should be receiving their checks up to $841. So again, guys, those are just in reference to our Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI. But again, guys, hey, that information is great to know that those checks are still coming in, and it could be up to these particular amounts that those individuals are going to receive, even though we all believe that that is still not enough money for our Social Security recipients. But again, guys, hey, I hope all of this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.